everyone, Tracy here with Paper Closet Designs, and today's video is these cute little boxes. They're gift boxes, and they have a bow and they have a tag. And first I have to apologize. I was going to get these out about a week ago, but we've been hit with the flu. So I hope you can hear me okay. Just turn up your volume really loud. But I did want to get these out before it's too late. So I have 3 of them. This is the Valentine box. It has a little heart and the bow and a heart tag. And then you can just slip these off and fill them with treats or little candies, little gifts. I think they're the perfect size for like some Hershey kisses or anything like that. So I've got 3 of them. Like I said, this is the Valentine's. I have a winter and I have a birthday. So let's go ahead and start. They all go together exactly the same. We're going to start with the birthday. So the birthday has a round tag with a circle insert, and then you could either stamp this or cut it out of paper, write a little note on it. And then we have the lid, and the lid has a cutout birthday cake on it. We have the bow, and the bow is 3 pieces. So we have the inner loop, the outer loops, and the tails. And then we have the box base. So all we're going to do is we're going to take all of these and we're going to squirt everything down or away from us. I'm just going to score that down. Make sure that we get all of those tabs folded and pressed so that they're nice and crisp, and that will give us our crisp edges or corners. And then I'm just going to take my tape, and I am using my ATG tape gun. You can use whatever. I've had some people tell me they've had a hard time finding these. Mine is really old. So I know that they have them. I've still seen them. I saw that at Hobby Lobby the other day when I was there. But if you can't find this one, there's lots of other brands. And I just really like these. I think they're economical and they're quick and easy. Okay, so now we're going to just fold those up and press and get that sharp corner. And we're going to do that all the way around. Just match up the edges. Okay, so there's our base. These really do go together so quickly and so simple. The lid is the same thing. We're going to score all the score lines down away from us towards the desk or towards the inside of the lid. And these do have the scalloped edges on them. And then again, I will take my tape runner. You could also use glue. I do recommend glue when you're making these, but for the videos, they go a lot quicker if I'm using the tape. Oops. And it is time again to clean my desk off, I think. I'm getting a lot of sticky residue. I have to do that every few videos or so. Okay, so now we're just going to bring those in and create those really crisp corners again. And I want to show you this. It's designed so that those scalloped edges meet right up at the corners. And there's no space in the scallops. They just keep... just like that. And there's our little lid. So I'm going to put the lid on there. And they are kind of a tight box. I made them that way on purpose, so that they'll just slide in, and then you have your birthday cake showing. I am going to slide that off so that I can do the bow. So with the bow, you'll have the 3 pieces, and I'm going to take a pen or something. This is just an old paintbrush, and I'm just going to kind of curve everything down. You don't want to fold it, but you do want to give it some curve. And by doing this, you're going to keep the roundness of the bows and not make them so folded or squishy. Okay, when I do these, I use glue or a glue dot. I've got this, so I'm just going to grab it. And you're going to start with the outer bows. I'm going to turn it in, and I'm just going to put some glue right there on that tab, and then bring it in and hold that for just a second. And like I said, if you had glue dots, you could do the glue dots as well. I'm just going to glue this. I should have put it on the tab. That's what I usually do, sorry. Hold those for a second. We're just going to work our way around. I actually do opposite corners or opposite sides, and then come over here and do the opposite again. So you kind of have this X or this cross looking thing, and those are not quite dry. It is going to take it a second to dry. And then we're going to take our inner circle, our inner loop. See, these are not dry. I may have to fast forward a minute so that those can stay dry or dry up. They're dry. We're going to take the inner loop. I'm going to put some glue right in the center there. And I'm kind of going in between the two bottom loops. And then I'm going to flip this around. These are tiny bows, but they are absolutely doable. The machine will cut them, and you should be able to just roll them over your thumbs and work. Okay, then we're going to take the bottom tails. I'm going to flip it over while I'm still holding everything and glue that on. And again, I'm going to put the tails so they kind of come in between the loops like that. And we're just going to hold it. And I like to take my lid off to glue this onto the lid. So I'm going to flip it over one more time and just put it on the middle of my box and then hold it from both sides for a few minutes until that dries. I'm going to take my thumb off. I don't know if that's completely dry. There it is. And then once it's completely dry, you can kind of fluff up those loops if you need to. And then just put the lid back on. And there is our birthday box. And you could do this in any color combination you wanted to. You could do it with your printed paper. Such a fun box. Okay, the last one is the Snowflake Box. This would be so perfect for putting like some little mints or something for a little gift. I am sorry, this is awful. Okay, so we have the tag again, which is the outer tag and the inside tag. We have the bow, which is exactly the same. It's 3 pieces. So we have the base, the outer loops, and the inner loop. We have the lid, which has the snowflakes cut out of it. And we have the box bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and score on all of these lines. Make sure that you don't forget the side tabs. What are you going to put in these little boxes? They are just perfect for all kinds of little fun gifts. Okay, once we've got that done, we can go ahead and adhere the tabs, and you can use glue or the tape runner. tape runner's just about out of tape. Can bring these back together to make that sharp corner. So there's our little box. And here is our box with the snowflakes and the scalloped edges again. So we're going to make sure that we get all of those tabs pressed really well. I usually use a bone folder, but I forgot to grab one when I was doing this, and these are small enough. Garbage man out there. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and put tape on those 4 tabs again. I flip them around because I am right-handed. And I kind of got tape over the edge of that. And then we're just going to bring those back. And again, you'll notice that the scalloped edges just match right up. On all 4 corners. Okay, and there's our lid with the little snowflakes cut out. Again, we're going to take our bow. I'm going to take my paintbrush handle. You can use anything. I usually use a pen. And we're just going to, what I'm doing is I'm holding it in one hand with my thumb and finger, and then in the other I'm putting my thumb on top of the paper and just curling it a little bit. And I'm going to do that to all 3 layers. And that just gives it the rounded, instead of being folded, it kind of gives it a little bit of a rounded edge. Okay, we want to do the same with the tail pieces. The tails are going to sit pretty much flat on the lid, but you still want them a little bit rounded. Okay, so I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to take some glue on the top piece, top tab, bring it over, and just hold it. And again, I may have to fast forward this video because this doesn't dry super fast. You want to try and not crease that. You want it just to fold over to be the rounded edge. I love papered bows. I think they're so much fun. There's so many things you can do with them. And a lot of my boxes have the paper bows because I just think they're so fun. But the nice thing about this box is if you wanted to make it more masculine, you could leave the bow off if you didn't want it on there. Okay, now we're going to take the single loop, the inside loop. And I'm going to put glue on that tab, stick it right there in the middle. And then bring this around and glue it into the middle. I got that too far. So this one I did it so it's in the center, or on the birthday one I kind of turned it a little. You can do either one. I think I like it turned just a little bit better. Then we're going to take our tail and put our tail on there, and I'm just going to hold it for a couple of seconds to get that all adhered together, and I will fast forward the camera. That's done, so I'm going to put some glue on the bottom of the bow and put it right in the middle of the lid and just hold it there for a little minute so that glue dries. And now, once that glue is dried, I didn't get that very centered. You can just put it on your box. And there is your snowflake box. Isn't that fun? And these can actually be resized as long as your biggest piece, which is going to be your box base, fits on your mat. You could make these as big as you wanted. So you could size this up to 11.5 inches wide, and it would probably be about a 4-inch box. Not quite, maybe 3.5 inches. And then we have the tags. And so I'm just going to glue this tag, the inside to the outside piece. And like I said, you could put a little note on there. You could hand stamp something, or you could just fill it with some decorative paper or leave the tag off. But the tag is a nice option. So there's the one for that. And you can just tie them right on and make these fun little boxes. So we have the snowflake box, we have the birthday cake box, and we have the heart-shaped box. And these were designed for Valentine's, but they'd work for a wedding or a sweet little girl, a baby gift, just about anything. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I again apologize about my voice, but I hope you'll give one of these boxes a try. Please hit subscribe down below so you don't miss any of my videos. Give me a thumbs up and have a great day.